Hi, I'm Scott J. Hamilton. We are standing here in the center of Oklahoma, the center of Oklahoma City, and behind me is what we hope will become the center of your life. Tonight we have the grand opening of the Cimarron Alliance Equality Center. In just a few hours, we're expecting several hundred people to be here to celebrate with us as we mark this milestone moment in the history of the LGBT community right here in Oklahoma City. But first, we want to take you inside and give you a tour of all that's here just for you. This is the reception area of the Equality Center. This is the first place that our guests will see. They'll be greeted right here. We'll have literature not just about Cimarron, but about all of the LGBT organizations in central Oklahoma, as well as businesses that are supportive of equality for all people. We're going to just take a walk through and I'll show you everything that's here. In a couple of weeks, we will have computer workstations here so that if you want to stop in and surf the internet, print a report, or just do your homework, that's what these are here for. They're available for anyone to use. This is our large event space here. It will accommodate about 80 people for a seated lecture, more than that for a stand-up party. We also will be using this space as an open studio art space, as well as a sewing class, and any other needs that arise, there's plenty of room here. This room right here, we knocked down a wall to make it one large conference space. This room will accommodate a meeting of, say 20 people quite comfortably, and this is where our board will meet, as well as any other organizations that need a space like this. One of our programs is the Diversity Business Association, or DBA. A benefit of membership in DBA, and that's an organization of people who are LGBT owned or operated businesses, or those that are friendly to LGBT persons. And if you work out of town or work out of your home and you need to meet with a client, then you can reserve this office here, as well as conference space as you need. So this is a facility that not just serves LGBT individuals, but also businesses as well. In a moment, we're going to walk across the hall where we'll see more space that you can just start to imagine all the different kind of activities, groups, programs, and services that can be done right here at the Cimarron Alliance Equality Center. First of all, I'd like to introduce you to someone who is quite camera shy. This is Chris Moyer, who is our manager of community engagement. Right now he's going through and helping to organize some things here at the center. Chris is responsible for all of our social media as well as so many other things, and we're grateful to have him as a part of our team. I should point out that the art on the walls that you saw both on the other side of the center and here are by a local artist. And each month we will feature the work of a different LGBT or LGBT-friendly artist from right here in Oklahoma. This is Michael Jones's work, and as you can see, not only is it great work, he works in a variety of media. So every month we'll be having a reception to honor the artist and time for people to enjoy the art and hopefully buy the art from the artist to support people right here in Oklahoma City. This is another event space. This one is a little smaller than the other one, but there's certainly room for a small band to be in here, as we'll have later this evening, a lounge area over that way, and just places where people can come and gather, sit and visit, make new friends. This is my office here, and probably the first thing you'll notice is the color of paint on the walls. I happen to love purple, and I figure if you've got to spend most of your life at work, it needs to be in a place that feels comfortable and at home. So that's why this room is all painted purple, and it feels already very much like home to me. Adjacent to my office is a new studio space that we have created. Cimarron Alliance has been producing now for almost 2 years a monthly audio podcast, and we have featured so many different issues and people on that podcast. It's really been exciting to know that we are talking to folks not just throughout the state of Oklahoma, but indeed around the world, letting them know about what's happening in and for and by the LGBT community here in Oklahoma City. As you can see, we have a news desk and we are adding a video component to our work. And so very soon, each week on YouTube, you'll be able to see news as it's presented and what's happening here in Oklahoma City. Right next door to my office is Chris's office, and this is where he spends a chunk of his life, and he chose the color of the walls in his office, which you can see is green. As a matter of fact, the actual name of that paint is called tossed salad green. All the artwork that you see in his office is work that he has done himself. This is a small conference room here. As you can see, the light is really quite terrific. We have good exposure on May Avenue right here in the middle of Oklahoma City. This room accommodates a meeting of about 6 people quite comfortably. This is another space that members of DBA can reserve. Over here we have our library and reading room. We've already received some wonderful contributions of books, audio and video, CDs, DVDs. We have an entire collection here of the award-winning PBS series In the Life. This is every single episode that they ever produced, and we were very, very fortunate to be gifted this collection from the producers of In the Life. So our library is starting to grow. We're getting new bookshelves in a couple of weeks for the additional contribution of books that we'll be getting. This is just a place where you can come, you can read, you can check out material, watch a DVD, just spend some quiet time alone in this room if that's what you'd like to do. In terms of programming, we will certainly broaden our programs that we currently do, which include DBA, which also includes our Stop Hate in the Hallways program, the only statewide anti-bullying program that's just targeted to stopping bullying in schools. That program will expand from this space. In addition, our LGBT 411 series will pick back up in a very profound way. That's a series that is devoted to segments within the community. For example, we've had programs dealing with drug addiction or wellness for older lesbians, adoption issues for gay couples, and so forth. So that will continue this year, but now we have much, much more room to provide greater space for everyone that comes. So as we move into this space, as we move into a new year, we're seeing an expansion of programs, and we really want to hear from you. We recently met with some folks who are going to be beginning an AA meeting in this space. We have other support groups that are coming in, new programs, new services, but we're not telling you how we're going to proceed. Instead, we're asking you how we should, because we are in the center of Oklahoma, the center of Oklahoma City, and truly, truly, we want this to be the center of your life. Well, if you'll forgive me, I've got to run home and change clothes and get ready for what we hope will be an amazing evening tonight as we celebrate with friends from all over the state this historic moment in LGBT history. In fact, this historic moment for the state of Oklahoma, as tonight we officially open the Cimarron Alliance LGBT Equality Center. I'll be back with some closing thoughts after tonight's party.
Major driver of DBA, and we really appreciate what they do. All right, we're almost done, y'all. The last little bit you have to listen to, and then you get to talk to someone very special. And many thanks to you, our donors, who have steadfastly supported Cimarron over the years, and for those of you who are for the first time investing in the work of Cimarron Alliance in Oklahoma City and the state. We need your support more now than ever, and just to add, we also have a list up front of donations we need for the Equality Center.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Just by a way of a quick introduction, my name is Jeff Rouse, and I have the great honor of serving on the board of Cimarron Alliance. I want to invite my wonderful colleagues, Representative Kay Floyd and Senator Al McCaffrey, to come forward for a quick presentation to our executive director here. Let me just say, too, as a moment of personal privilege, it's an honor to have Representative Floyd and Senator McCaffrey with us tonight for a lot of reasons, but one that is important to all of us is that they've had the courage of their convictions to be open and proud and represent us in the state legislature and be on the right side of history. So let's give it up for both of them. My dear friend Emily Virgin, who is the state representative in House District 44 from Norman, could not be with us tonight, so I'm going to ask my colleagues to help us with the presentation to the Cimarron Alliance Center and also to Scott J. Hamilton. I'm going to let you all hold this citation of recognition, and I'm going to read it for you just briefly, and bear with me. Whereas Cimarron Alliance is Central Oklahoma's preeminent advocacy and education organization for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender Oklahomans. Whereas the mission of Cimarron Alliance is to support education efforts that validate personal identity, promote public enlightenment, and advocate equality for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender Oklahomans. Whereas Cimarron Alliance has worked diligently to educate all Oklahomans on the need for a fair and just Oklahoma. Whereas Cimarron Alliance has provided hope, love, and support to countless Oklahomans through its initiatives, programs, and efforts in ways that have strengthened the state of Oklahoma and its people. Whereas Cimarron Alliance, through its leadership of its executive director, Scott J. Hamilton, its board of directors, and with the support of the community, has made significant progress in fulfilling this mission on behalf of all Oklahomans. Whereas on March 21st, 2013, Cimarron Alliance dedicated and opened the Oklahoma Equality Center, opening a new chapter in the history of the organization to serve all Oklahomans. And whereas it is fitting and proper that the Oklahoma House of Representatives hereby extends congratulations to Cimarron Alliance Quality Center on this very momentous occasions. Now, therefore, pursuant to the motion of Representative Emily Virgin, the Oklahoma House of Representatives extends to Cimarron Alliance Equality Center sincere appreciation and directs this citation to be presented. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you to Scott J. Hamilton.
Hi, I'm Richard Ogden. I'm a former chair of the Cimarron Alliance Foundation, and happy to be here tonight with the opening of the Equality Center.
I'm Laura Taylor, past chair of Cimarron Alliance Foundation, and I can't tell you how excited I am about being here for the opening.
And you know, what this means to the community is huge because so many people, beginning with Bill Rogers, helped really start the foundation after the PAC, and you know, built upon little things, and then with the Holocaust Remembrance Exhibition, really that built a good amount of seed money that was able to develop into stop painting the hallways and some other things that really helped to bring Cimarron and the broader Oklahoma City community together.
Richard was one that was instrumental in getting me involved with the board, and I have to say that when we were part of the group that actually found our first space for Cimarron and hired Scott as our executive director, and I have to tell you it was a leap of faith for the board because at the time we knew that we had to make some critical decisions in terms of expanding if we were to be what we knew this foundation could be. And I can't tell you how excited I am about the progress that we've seen, about the advancements that the Cimarron Alliance has made in terms of unifying the LGBT community in Oklahoma City.
And you know, the center is something that brings everyone together. It's a place where, you know, whether you're from Western Oklahoma or Eastern Oklahoma, this is a place in Central Oklahoma where you can come, you can feel welcome, you can get questions answered, you can feel that you have a place, a home, and a resource.
And I think just knowing for most individuals, I just met 5 people who came up from Lawton for this. I was fascinated by that. To know that there is a place, a single solitary point of contact that individuals can make in order to really find out what resources are available, to really engage with other LGBT individuals in the community, and to really have a sense of community and being that they don't have in their own communities. How fantastic that is.
So congratulations, Cimarron. We're very happy for you and very proud.
Congratulations, Cimarron. This is the beginning of the actualization of our dream as a board. Thank you so much.
I'm not a child any longer. I am strong.
Hi, this is Robin Dorner, and she is...
My name is Robin Dorner. I'm the editor of the Gateway. And Equality Center being built here means to me equality for my friends and people that I consider actually my family. It's been far too long coming, and there's a trend going on right now, and I can feel it. It's been coming a while, but with DOMA and Prop 8 and facing the Supreme Court, I see things changing. We're distributing it in 5 states, and I get out and I get around a lot, and I see things changing, and it's changing for the good.
There you go. It is changing for the good. And I am proud to be in Oklahoma City right now for the opening of the Equality Center. Cimarron is a great organization. I encourage everyone to look into what Cimarron has to offer. This is the beginning of something big for Oklahoma. And as far as Oklahoma City is concerned, we are paving the way for equality, true equality that we've seen in other cities, but now is coming to Oklahoma City. And I am very excited about Oklahoma City and the things that are happening here. So look into Cimarron Alliance and Cimarron Equality Center and see what it has to offer you, and consider a donation to Cimarron Alliance for the good work that they will do in 2013 and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, for me, the Equality Center at the corner of May Avenue and Northwest Expressway is more than just an equality center. It's a place for everybody to come, get together, visit 400 people from around the state, around other states getting together, hanging out and not being gay, not being straight, but just being people, being equal. That's the Equality Center.
And who are you?
I'm Monty Milburn, and I am a realtor in Oklahoma City, and I am the chair of the planning committee for the Diversity Business Association.
All right, thanks, Monty.
I'm Jeff Rouse with the Cimarron Alliance Board, and the LGBT Equality Center right in the heart of Oklahoma City means so much. Basically, it means that Oklahoma City is a place where gays and lesbians, bisexual, transgender, any person can feel welcome, they can feel at home. It means that generations of questions and concerns about this being a loving and affirming place have been answered. And that is, Oklahoma City is a great place for all people. And this center, this night, this opening, everything means that we have come so far to advance the case of equality in our lifetime. Thank you so much.
Kate Floyd, and I think this center is a wonderful venue. It gives gay, lesbian, especially our LGBT youth, a safe place to come, a safe place to mingle with other people, to exchange ideas, and I just think it's wonderful that the community has come together, that we put this together, and that it's here now with this wonderful turnout, so many people who are supporting it, members of throughout the community. I couldn't be prouder.
Just checking that out.
Go ahead.
I'm Toby Jenkins, Executive Director of Oklahomans for Equality at the Dennis Arnell Equality Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I grew up in Oklahoma City, and as a gay kid, if I had known that this building was available, I'd have been walking right in the front doors. I run the Equality Center in Tulsa, where over 400 people a day utilize our center. Many of those are young gay people walking in our center with their parents looking for resources and support. We greet them at the door and say, "Welcome home, we've been waiting for you." That's what's going to happen here in Oklahoma City, and so we are so excited. When I came down North May and looked up and saw a rainbow flag flying over the middle of Oklahoma City, just brought big tears to my eyes. Congratulations, Cimarron Alliance. Good job. We look forward to seeing Oklahoma change because of your impact?
Hi, I'm Al McCaffrey, State Senator, District 46. The Equality Center means to be a growth in the gay, lesbian, transgender community. This would be a center place. It's been proven in other cities that when you have a center place of education, people who get together and figure out how to work out differences and how to promote the gay and lesbian, not agenda, but their lifestyle, and let people know we're not any different than anybody else. I'm very thankful for the Equality Center, and I know it'll do well. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Scott J. Hamilton, the Executive Director of Cimarron Alliance, and I'd be lying right now if I said I wasn't exhausted, but it is the best kind of exhausted. Never in my wildest dreams did I expect to see so many people come out for our grand opening of the Cimarron Alliance Equality Center. This was a dream that began way before me. It started decades ago, and people have worked for this day. They've dreamed about it. They've put one foot in front of the other, and many people have died with this dream in their hearts. So tonight, to look around and see so many people, hundreds and hundreds of people crowded in here waiting to come in, it's something that I never thought I would see in my lifetime. What it means to me is that this is a season of change for Oklahoma. We talk a lot about Oklahoma City being a big league city, a major league city. Tonight we proved that we truly do have that potential, because gathered here this evening were gay people and straight people, transgender, bisexual, gay men, lesbians, people from all walks of life who come together for one thing, and that is equality for all people. It's something I stand for and I believe in and I work for every day. But what I saw tonight was truly humbling. It was so many people focused on one common goal. It's not a new goal, it's a shared one with the past, but it's one that will pave a new future for Oklahoma City, and the LGBT kids that will come after us. So if something we do in this space, something that we say, something we proclaim, some program or service that we offer makes life even a little bit better, then we are doing something very positive for the future of Oklahoma City. I am so humbled and so grateful for all of the people who contribute their time, their energy, their ideas, and their money to make this happen every day. If you have not yet been to the Cimarron Alliance Equality Center, I invite you to stop in and see us. We are in the center of Oklahoma City, the center of Oklahoma. And it is my hope and my prayer that this place will become the center of your life. We look forward to serving you in any way that you see fit.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.